Hi, this is Marvin here. I just loaded up Forests of Pangaia here on Tabletop Simulator on Steam. I'd like to show you the solo variant which I came up with, which is the Corrupted Spirit. It goes by Solo04 on the Discord channel. Please bear with me because I'm in no way proficient with doing these types of videos and my equipment is very low tech, but this is just to give you an idea of how the basic mechanics, how the setup works, and how the turns work in this solo variant, so you get an idea without having to read the rules, actually. So let's start with the setup then. As I'm playing this as a solo mode, I will have to battle against the Corrupted Spirit, so I will choose this meeples here as my meeples and this here to represent the Corrupted Spirit. I won't need any of the other meeples, so I'll just delete it. I'm doing this by marking them and then hitting backspace, just in case you're wondering. Okay. Same goes for the tiles. There is one tile of every type for each player, so I'll delete tiles until I'm left with only 8 land tiles. Again, I'm doing this by right-clicking. Oh, I deleted too many here. I'm doing this by right-clicking and then hitting backspace. And I'm trying to make the rest of the lands obey the rules. So every tile has to touch other tiles at least 4 borders. So this looks about right. Yeah. And I've got 2 of each type. So this is my map for this game. Next is the blessings. I'll flip those here to just group them up again, hitting G. And I'll split it into piles of 7 because I want to play with 7 rituals, 2 of which are exposed from the beginning and none is dealt to hand. So this will be the 2 rituals I'll be going for it first. The next part is to put, since in this variant the the lands hold life energy, I'll put 2 life tokens on every lake. And the goal is to manage to finish all these rituals before any land goes barren in a way that I would be hindered from playing on. So as soon as I'm at a dead end, the Corrupted Spirit wins, and I will either try to just finish doing the rituals or heal the Corrupted Spirit, which gives this variant an extra replayability because you have different objectives. Okay, so this is set up. Now I need something to randomize the turns of the Corrupted Spirit. I'm doing this by adding a bag to the table, just like this, and I'll lock it just in order to not move it around without wanting to do so. And I'll put order to random. This randomizes whatever I put in the bag, and whenever I draw something out of it, it will be just by chance what it is and not the last item I put in there, for example. Okay, so now I'll get 2 of each tokens and put those into the bag. Okay. And now to set up the corrupted spirit. The corrupted spirit starts with nothing on its player board, actually. And to heal the corrupted spirit, I will only need 2 seeds in the solo variant, so I'll put 2 here and just, delete the other ones. And in order to heal the corrupted spirit, I will have to seal its seeds of evil, which infested it with this kind of corruption. And to seal a seed of evil, I will have to put 3 tops here on all connected fields to be able to seal a seed at this slot. So this is somewhat the reverse mechanism as I am putting my seeds into play. So these 2 seeds of evil, I have to set up those. So I'll draw 2 resource tokens. The first one was snow, the second one was rain. And now I go and look which 2 lands are farthest apart. And it will be these ones here. And I put the seed on the opposite land of the lake. So here and here. The first token is returned to the bag, and this will be the position of where the corrupted spirit will move first. So I'll put this at the spirit's feet here on its image to know that this is its position, and the second token I'll be drawing each turn will mark its action. Okay, so now that the seeds of evil are placed, I will place my first seed, and let's see, what should I go for? I'd like to make quick points, actually, because every ritual gives me 1 life point, 1 life energy, and I need this life energy to replenish the lands once the corrupted spirit does damage. So I'd like to be really quick with building up life energy. So I'll place my first seed here at this Sunland, and will probably move here to the Windland to get the first trail ritual. Okay, so now that the game is set up, we're starting with alternating turns. The corrupted spirit begins, and I draw the action token for this round. Okay, so in this turn, the corrupted spirit will move to a water land, rain land, and perform the rain action, which is letting a seed grow into a tree. So now I have to decide which rain land to go to, and this is actually done by trying different criteria. And the first one would be moves to the land with less health, which is less healthy. They have both 2 health. Second criterion is the one that holds more objects. Here there's already a seed, so the corrupted spirit will move here. And the action, the rain action, is it rains on the seed. The seed will grow into a tree, the closest seed to the corrupted spirit. So this one here will turn into a tree, and the seed will then move in the direction of the corrupted spirit. So I'd have 2 possibilities now for the seed, and the criteria are the same as for placing the corrupted spirit. It will move to the land which is less healthy, which is they are both at 2 health here on the same tile. Then it will move to the one with more objects, this tile holds one object, so it's the same for both. The next criterion would be closer, the tile with a closer leg, still the same tile. And so there comes the last tiebreaker, which is closer to the image of the corrupted spirit, so closer to this here, which would in this case be this land. So the seed moved here. We've got our first corrupted tree, and this was the first turn of the corrupted spirit. So now it's my turn, and I get to, as always, grow my seeds, which I will do in this case. So I get my seed back. Yeah, it was here, right? And I'll get, because I took the seed, I'll get one sun resource. Then I will move, let's move here and put this seed into play here. And I get to grow a tree if I want to, and I will, just to unlock my second seed. Okay, so this one is available for play now too. Oh right, I forgot something at the turn of the corrupted spirit, sorry. The positioning token is put back into the bag, and the action token is slided down and will be the position of the corrupted spirit in the next turn. Okay. Yeah, I still have to pay this resource. Okay, so that's my turn now. So it's the corrupted spirit's turn again. I already knew it would move to another rainland. Since it has to move, it will not stay here in this rainlands, but it will move on to this tile. But first, let's check what will the action be in this on this turn. Okay, so it moves here, and we have a wind action. Wind action means that the wind spreads the corruption, and a healthy tree of mine is infested, the closest to the corrupted spirit, which is this one. It's actually the only one available. So to mark the corruption of this tree, a corrupted tree top is put on top of it, and this is now regarded a corrupted tree. I cannot grow it any longer. I cannot use it as a healthy tree to perform my rituals. So while going for this trail ritual, I have the problem now that this tree will not, I can't use that as a starting or end point. Okay, so this was actually the turn of the corrupted spirit. I'll remove the positioning token, and it will move to a windland next, which will be this one here, since they are both at 2 health, but here are more objects. 1 seed of mine. Okay. So what will I do? Let's grow these seeds at first. So I get a wind resource. And I still want to fulfill this ritual, so I will move on to this land here and place a seed in here. And hopefully we'll be able to grow that to achieve my ritual next round. I don't have enough resources to let any treetops grow, so this is about my turn. So it's the corrupted spirit's turn again. Whoop. Let's lock that too. Okay, it moves to the windland. I already said before that it will move to this one here because there are more objects here in this land. Whoop. Okay. And it performs the snow action, which is it freezes the land, and the land loses 1 life energy. As soon as this tile here would lose the 2nd life energy, this land would go barren, and no one could go on visiting this land, and I could not use it for rituals anymore. So there's, yeah, fire on the roof. So this was the turn of the corrupted spirit. I'll slide the tokens again, and it's my turn. I'll let this tree grow, and I'm actually really happy it didn't spread its corruption again, because otherwise I'd have had a problem with fulfilling my ritual again. So, okay, I'll pray to fulfill this ritual here. For this I get 1 life, I don't have to count any points, and every ritual, no matter how long the trail, no matter how high the peak ritual tree, is worth only 1 life energy. So this goes, this is really fast to resolve. And every tree is decaying along this ritual, which is different from the basic rules in the multiplayer game, because the tree of another player with height 3 would normally not decay, but here every 3 that is within this ritual. Oh, actually, I can't fulfill this ritual because one of the rules for this solo modes, for this solo variant, is every defining tree has to be healthy, which is the case here, but the corrupted spirit disturbs, his presence disturbs rituals, so he may not be adjacent to defining trees of the ritual. Since the corrupted spirit is standing here, I cannot perform the ritual in this round, and I will have to hope that my trees will stay healthy. Okay, so this went differently than expected, but this is exactly what makes this variant so interesting in my point of view. The corrupted spirit really gets in your way. Okay, so what will I do then? I could at the same time try to go for this as well. So I'll move my spirit here. This is a little hard to handle here. And I'll put a seed out here. So I'm going for this ritual at the same time now and hoping that, yeah, I won't be blocked. Will I let any treetops grow? Yeah, why not? Just to try and unlock just 1 more seed. Also, I'm thinking I'll get to place a seed when I grow this treetop here. Where would this help me? Where will the spirit move? The corrupted spirit will move to a snow land. So right now these 2 here are equal in number of tiles. So, oh, well, no, since I'm standing here, the corrupted spirit will have to move here. So this will be the closest of my trees. So I'll probably, yes, I'll let this one here grow. So I can place this seed here, where it will be relatively safe from the corrupted spirit. And I have to pay 2 resources for this. Okay, so this was my turn now. On to the corrupted spirit's turn. We've got rain action. Okay, it moves to the snowlands and performs a rain action, which is again letting the closest tree grow. This one here is 2 fields away and this one here is 3 fields away, so it will let this one here grow, and it will move closer to the corrupted spirit again. I'll put it here and not here because this field again is closer to the player board of the corrupted spirit. Okay, so this was the turn of the corrupted spirit, and it's my turn again. And I get to grow 2 trees this round. A snow tree here in the snowland, and I get a snow resource for this, and here in the windlands. Okay, so now for the next phase, which is praying. I get to fulfill rituals this round. This tree I still can't use because for rituals, that is, because the corrupted spirit is still adjacent to it. But luckily I let the treetop grow here, so I spread my seed over here and grew another tree. And so I even get to choose now which ritual to perform first, wind to sun or sun to snow. And I will go with this one because I hereby heal this tree, because every tree that is scoring or that is playing part in the ritual will decay, even the ones of the corrupted spirit, or especially the ones, because this is actually the only way to heal corrupted trees again. So I will put my spirit back on the board here, and I will pray and perform this ritual here, this trail ritual, from this tree here to this tree here. And this is actually, now I'm getting this life token. I forgot to put it back before when I wrongly assumed that I could already perform the ritual. So I'll pray for the trail ritual from this windland to this sunland, meaning that these 3 trees will all decay. This one will leave a seed here. This one will leave a seed here to grow in the next round if I want to. And this tree decays. And so now that I cleansed this piece of forest, I get to put the treetop on the player board of the corrupted spirit. And I'm putting it here, so I've already connected. I filled all connected slots here to this seed slot with treetops, meaning that I could now seal one of these corrupted seeds of evil, which is what I'm actually going for, because this would be the ultimate way to win this game, not only by fulfilling my rituals, but by healing the corrupted spirit, which is, again, a rather peaceful way to end this game. Okay, so I revealed the next ritual here, and let's see. I can't fulfill any of these rituals now because I lost this tree here. As soon as this grows, so next round, I'll be able to score the next ritual. Okay. Yeah, I could also go, I could have placed this here as well, which is a little harder to get, to seal a seed here. But as soon as I seal a seed of evil, Gaia is really contented with me and blesses me. So this is when I get to use these blessing cards, and I will get as many blessings as I use treetops to seal a seed of evil. But I'm going here for the easier way for now. Okay, so I can only, the last action I could take is grow a treetop to fulfill my turn, which is again thinking, yeah, I will grow a treetop with these 2 resources. And I will let this tree here grow to... I have no... I have no seeds available to spread. Well, then let's keep it that way then. Who knows what I'll need those for in the next round. Okay. Also, I don't want to run out of treetops and trees to place, because as soon as it's a dead end, I lose to the corrupted spirit. Okay, so this marks the end of my turn, and it's the corrupted spirit's turn again. It moves to a rain land. Both are at 2 health, but this here has more objects still, so the corrupted spirit will move here and perform a snow action, meaning this land gets 1 damage, and another land is at risk of turning barren. Okay, so it will move to a snow land next, which will be this one here, with 2 items. If I place other items here, if I let this grow, for example, and put a seed here, this one here would be, I could divert the corrupted spirit from moving here to this snowland. If this could be helpful in other at other turns, when, for example, aiming at fulfilling a ritual where I don't need the corrupted spirit in my vicinity, because it would hinder me from doing so. Okay, so it's my turn again now, and I will let this tree grow. I'm not so sure about this one here, actually, because I'd rather replace this seed as soon as I get a chance. So I'll let this one here grow. And I get a sun resource for this. Okay. And I'll stay here and pray. Or should I go and heal? It will move to... No, it's... Since the corrupted spirit will move to lands with full health, I will not go and heal land immediately now, but I'd rather fulfill another ritual. So I'll pray for this one here, and I'll go from this snow tree to this sun tree. Yeah, to free the tree top again. Okay, and where will I place the seed? I will place it here. I have only 1 seed, so I can't leave seeds. Oh, I could actually. I could replace those, right? If I'm not mistaken. Okay, relocate. Okay, so this was praying for the trail ritual again, getting 1 life energy. Another trail ritual. Okay. And now for the last question, will I let a treetop grow? No, I don't think so. If I'd like, well, a really good goal would now be to seal a seed of evil. To do this, I have to meet 3 prerequisites. The land where the seed of evil is has to be at full health. This is true for this one. I would have to heal this land first before I could seal this seed here. So I'd rather go for this one. The second prerequisite is no corrupted trees must be adjacent. So I would have to heal this tree here first. And the only way to include this in a ritual right now would be by putting a wind to wind trail or a snow to snow trail here, which takes rather many tiles, and this one here at the border is difficult to achieve. Perhaps I'll go for this one instead and heal the land, which would be good anyways, not to risk this to turn barren. Okay, so I will let a treetop grow then, this one here, and I've got 3 different resources, so I'll take this one. I could place 2 seeds now, and I will remove this one here and move it over here to aid my wind-to-wind ritual that I'm trying to build here. Also, when I'm building a tree here, I force the seed of evil to move on to a free field. So this moving it away from this corrupt tree will help me sealing the seed even without having to get rid of this tree. Okay, so let's just see what will happen first. I'll have to pay up my 3 resource tokens to unlock this treetop and unlock another seed. I could even let this spread as well. No, I'll leave it at that. Okay, so this was my turn, and I'm back to the corrupted spirit. I'll draw an action token. It will move to Snowland. This one here has more objects, so it will move here, and it will perform a rain action. The closest seed will grow into a tree. Okay. And since it can't move any closer to me, it will just move on to the next free field. So it was a good decision not to go for for this trail here, actually. Okay, this was its turn again, and it will move on to Rainland with less health, so to this one here. So I'm really fearing that it might ruin this land entirely, so I'll definitely move here in this next turn. Okay, I'll let this tree grow for now. And I get a wind resource. I will move here and heal the land. Maybe I should even heal it up to 3 health, because I'm trying to build something here, and I wouldn't want the corrupted spirit to get in my way, and it will move to the land with less health, or after that more objects, which will definitely be this one here. So I will heal this to 3 health now. In order to keep the corrupted spirit away. Okay. And I will place 2 seeds here. So I will get rid of the seed here. I will make it move. Okay. And I won't let any treetops grow. I have any seeds, all the seeds where I need them to be. Yeah. Okay. So it's the corrupted spirit's turn again. We didn't have a sun action as of yet. it will move to the rain land with less health, which is this one now. We made sure of that. And it performs a sun action, which is letting the closest tree grow. So this was the corrupted spirit's turn again. And now it's my turn. I'll let a tree grow here. Getting one water resource for that. And the seed moves on into the next free field in the direction of the corrupted spirit, which would be this here. Okay. Ah, of course I let one of my trees grow here. Okay. I'm thinking, since I don't have any health left now, I could as well, instead of going over here to now get rid of this tree, which is no obstacle for me anymore because the seed moved over here. I will have to get this seed really fast, actually. Yeah, I should go for this. Yes, I can grow this one. Ooh, okay. Now, have a look at this. I will move here to pray and perform a wind-to-wind ritual. 3, almost half time. So this one here turns into a seed. This one is removed. Let's put it here. It's cheaper. I will get 1 health, which is important because I didn't have any life energy to heal the land. And I will reveal another ritual. Ah, a star ritual. Finally, something different. See, I could now actually use this ritual to heal this tree. Okay. Oh, to decay it, to be more precise. Okay, so I cashed in this ritual here. And I will let a treetop grow from here for these 2 resources that I have on my way to unlock the 3rd seed, or the 4th seed actually. And I will let this one here grow, spreading a seed over to this land here. Whoop. So my chances, I'm going for the chances to let this tree here grow in the next round, which I can do since I have a tree adjacent. They are tied here, so it's important how many trees are adjacent as for the according to the basic rules. So if I manage to do this, and this land is at full health here, I will have this seed sealed, which is what I'm trying to achieve. Okay, so this was my turn, and it's the corrupted spirit's turn again. Oh no. It will move to Sunland. Both are at 2 health, but this one here has far more objects, so it will move here. And it will perform a snow action, which is doing damage. So this land is no longer at full health, and again the corrupted spirit thwarted my plans in sealing off this seed, because the land has to be at full health for this. It really is as if it anticipates what I'm doing and is countering my actions. And it will move to Snowland next, which will be... Oh, yeah, here's the health. Definitely this one here. Okay. Yeah, so now I'll have the chance to let this tree grow, but I don't... it won't seed... it won't seal the seed anymore, since it's at 1 health only, this land. So I could either let this tree grow and move the tree, let the seed move over here probably, and then it would, because it's moving to the next free field closer to the corrupted spirit, but then it would be adjacent to this tree here again. And if I plant a tree here, I could relieve this tree and could try to seal the seed here again, which is at least land at full health again. Yeah, let's try this. So I will let this tree here grow. Shall I let... Yeah, I let full bloom. I'll let everything grow. Well, maybe... No, this one. Yeah. So this one here will grow. Oh, no, it's tied, right? Because the corrupted spirit counts as well. So I have one tree adjacent, but there's also the corrupted spirit here, so they are still tied. This tree can't grow. There goes my plan again. Okay, well, I think you're getting the drift of it. This is how it actually works, and I think it is a really interesting solo variant because, well, you see that the corrupted spirit's actions are really swiftly put into action, and it counters whatever I'm doing really intelligently. So I have to think. I have to change my plans nearly every turn, which makes it really interesting. Yeah. No. Yeah, it would have been interesting to see some blessings, but as you see, the game would just go on a little bit longer. It normally wouldn't take this long, as now it's just because I'm explaining all the moves and the rules on the go. So yeah, right. One important thing for this solo variant, I think, although I haven't playtested it yet, this mode should also be viable for a co-op variant. You would have a bigger map then, and you would try to counter the corrupted spirit together. There would be one more Seed of Evil in play for every player that joins, and which also will give you, while sealing more seeds, more blessings to use during the game. Yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video and it helped you understand this solo variant. And if you have any feedback on this, any ideas, any things where you think this solo variant is slightly off, or things I could still change, then please just text me on the Solo04 channel on Discord. And yeah, if you maybe try the co-op mode, just let me know. Does it work or doesn't it? So it was my pleasure to show you the rules here, longer than anticipated actually, because I was going for a 10-minute video or something like this, but I hope it was, if you watched it until now, I'm sure you must have liked it. Okay, so see you guys, and yeah, have a lovely rest of the campaign for Forest of Pangaia, which is an extraordinary game, and it sparks creativity in so many of us. I can't wait to have it on my table. Bye.